Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hopefully, my sound is good because I'm in a different location again. Just streaming all around the world. Just streaming all around the world. I'm moving like a slithery snake. No sound. I didn't think so. I had it on mute, I think. Sorry, guys. I'm new at this. They say I'm new at this. I'm a weirdo. I'm just strange individual. Man, let me tell you what. We have sound. Okay, good. We got sound now. Yay. We've got sound. So I was on these YouTube streets this morning looking for that court case. And I think I seen old Bets not at court. Oh, Betty, you didn't show up for court. Now, why didn't you take your little butt to court today? Is it because you're sick? Is it because you are better than everybody else and the rules don't apply to you, Betty? Oh, Betty, Bet. I think you're going to find yourself in a little bit of trouble because, Betty, you just decided after the court case, during the court case, I think, you decided to stream. And I believe that little stream that you were doing was given to the detective that made it part of the court proceeding. And that's what the rumor is on the street. Now, I can't say that for a fact because, see, I wasn't in the courtroom. I didn't see anything. But apparently, there were a few people that decided that they were going to go to the courtroom today and take a little gander for themselves. And they were reporting back to someone on YouTube, and then they were sharing the information with us. So, underneath what everyone was saying that was in the courtroom said that the order of protection for, I believe, the Bowersox and Katie Proudfoot was extended for a year. She is not to talk about Sebastian Rogers or the child that Chris Proudfoot has with another female. I believe her name is Faith. I could be mistaken, but the little girl and the 15-year-old missing boy, Sebastian, is no longer to be spewed out of Betty's mouth. Now, in my opinion, and everything that I say on this channel is just my opinion. If you're looking for facts, please do your own research. This is speculation and speculation only. Okay? But I do believe that she is going to break that. How about you guys? I think she is. So I have the stream here. We're going to take a look. But I want to jump over to the chat and tell everybody, howdy. Oh my goodness. Chopper, good to see you, sweetheart. Captain Ganja, Brenda K, Diana 76. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Scroll on down, make sure I don't miss anybody. Thor, this has been a great day. It has been a great day so far because, the rules do apply to every American. GB Falk, good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you. Lady Starfire, good to see you. The rules apply to you too, Bets. Okay, the rules do apply to you. Sassy Kate's too late. Not sure that is. I know she will. She's all right. I think she done broke it. Good. I believe that. I think she done broke it. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What I find amazing is Bet was told no Zoom and tried to go on Zoom afterwards. I think that you have to apply for Zoom like so many days out to be okayed through the court to do a Zoom. You just can't decide the day of, hey, I want a Zoom. It doesn't work that way. And yeah, I seen that. She did a live while driving and she lost her shit on Justin. I was like, oh, baby. Oh, Bets. Quit getting so upset with your buddy. Quit getting so upset with your buddy. So we're going to watch the first one while the court was in session. I was like, Betty, you need to cut your shit. You are going to find yourself arrested on the side of the highway with the clinkers on, baby. Okay, with the clinkers on you. So, I'm like, what are you doing, Betty? Seriously, you need to relax a little bit. But I do want to make sure that Betty knows what's going to happen. But we're going to watch what happened to Betty today. Okay. I hear a knocking at Betty's house. Another knock at Betty's house. Oh, big knock at Betty's house. Betty got busted in by the FBI. I'm like, oh my God, Bets. They coming for you, honey. They're coming for you. They told you to keep your raggedy ass off of YouTube talking about that boy and his family. Do you not understand English? Do they need to get a crayon and a coloring book out for your ass? Dum dum. They said, stop it. Stop it. That means you, Betty. Okay, that means you. Oh, Betty. All right. All right, Betty, that means you. Okay, let's go ahead and watch what she did today. Oh my gosh, it was funny. I was like, Betty, do you not understand that when the judge says stop, it means stop, not proceed as you wish. And what another thing is that she's going to have to get those pew pews up at that house. She's going to have to get them pew pews up out the crib. Betty, you no longer have the right as your American anymore. That shit done, baby. Okay, let me share this to you guys. We got to put on fast speed and everything. They will find her because she won't know how to. She's not going to keep quiet. I'm telling you now. And the hot dog fest, the hot dog cookout protest. I think that it's probably no. She said she's gonna keep doing it. They go forward with everything. You know exactly, Chopper. Hey, cool gamer too. When the judge makes a ruling by his voice alone, it becomes legal automatically. And but that doesn't apply to Betty because she's that one American that doesn't have to listen to anyone except what she feels is right for her. And that's what's crazy about it. I'm like, this applies to you, in my opinion. Now, I'm not one to give legal advice. I do not give legal, financial, emotional, none of that advice. This is my opinion. Okay. So let's speed old Bets up a little bit here. Make sure I got my banner running. I got to do all that stuff, for legal reasons. Okay, Bets. Oh, Bets. And her one of her BFFs done pissed her off royally too. We're gonna watch that.
Many people are talking about this whole court thing. I just want to say I cannot fix the stupidity of the ignorance and the content creators that one willfully violate the law, like trying to play the court proceeding unlawfully and illegally on their channel.
Now, if any of you guys in the chat know who willingly and lawfully played the Zoom, I didn't see that happening, but again, I don't watch every channel, but hey, Mama, it's good to see you, honey. I didn't see anyone Zoom, sharing the Zoom. I heard someone reporting back what was going on, but I didn't see the Zoom. But, I don't watch every channel out here.
Also, somebody showed up in court today and told people, listen, it's going to be extended until I'm properly served. And my attorney has already filed in the court action.
Okay, and I'm going to show this too during this. Okay. She keeps talking about this attorney. And we'll go right here. I'm going to share this. My StreamYard. So I took it upon myself before I say anything that I don't know anything about. She keeps saying in the last couple of days, I have an attorney. He filed paperwork. He did this. He did that. Bets. I'm going to show something real quick here. It says Sumner County Court Record System. Make sure everybody can see this. Okay, take myself off here. All right. So right here, I went in just to be, because I'm a nosy old bitch. I'm a nosy old bitch, and I want to know. I want to know the facts, Jack. Okay, so here's the filings. Okay, and this says attorneys. It says attorney pro se, primary, yes. Documents and or defendant ex parte hearing And it says she was served on the 19th. Case continued, clerk to be notified of new date. This hearing, that was on the 8th. And then order of protection on 8/22 at 9 a.m. Hearing results, and that one's blank. So it says right here, attorney pro se. Now, we can go down through, that was the first one. Okay, we'll go down to the second one. It's the same thing through every one. Attorneys pro se. Okay. Go to the third one. Just to make sure that he's on any of these, okay? Pro se. Okay. Go to the fourth one. That's the last one that was filed on August the 19th. Attorneys pro se. So, if I'm reading English correctly, then that's telling me that she is still pro se. So, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, do you guys see it that way? Deborah, how is that possible they say anything? Oh, let me go back up here because I'm not seeing the chat. Oh, okay. Betty was trying to move quick to say all her shit real fast, but she was literally too late and got caught. Yep. The protest was at the sheriff's office. So, right? Sassy Cat says she goes to that damn, if she goes to that damn sheriff's office and has a protest and she slips up and says the child's name, either child's name or the Bowersox or the Prophets, her ass is going to be clink clink. But in my opinion, I think she wants to be arrested on live, because then she is going to be getting a lot of cash apps and Venmos and super chats and shit. And that's just my opinion, because people love an underdog, I think. In my opinion, they're going to support her. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I agree with that. She's looking rough, guys. I mean, Betty was trying to move quick. Yep, I read that one. And Betty, you're a dum-dum. Picking up the kids, but love you, Lady K. Thank you, sweetheart. I watch it all on Queen Bee, and man, oh man, no one did, but I think she was referring to. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I did see some stuff, guys. You know how everyone, everyone watches who they want to. I'm not disrespecting anyone. You guys just wander around these YouTube streets and have a wonderful time. But I think some Queen Bee got upset today for dropping a link in someone's chat. But I was watching that Truth guy that runs with Clue. I was listening to what was happening in the court. I was ear hustling over there. Yes, I'm an ear hustler, admitted ear hustler, and I was listening to it all. And if I didn't see Queen Bee drop her, make sure you hit the like button on the Hive's live in his chat. I was like, so it's okay to do it in someone else's chat that you say you ain't digging, but you won't. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God, you guys are a trip. Y'all are a trip out here. It was good for me, it's good for me, but don't you dare do it. Don't you dare do it. Okay, I just get a kick out of it, and I'm not even offended. Oh, I love it, because then it gives me something to talk about and laugh at. Oh my God. Question for everyone. How many of y'all would shut your trap immediately if the judge made this ruling? Raise your hand. Quick question for everyone. How many of y'all would shut your trap immediately if the judge made this ruling? Raise your hand. If she has an attorney, she's not listening to them. And that's, you know what, because I think that is a good point, because I believe that if she has an attorney, he would absolutely tell her to hush her pie hole, because she can absolutely slip up and say something that's going to cause a problem for herself. But she's not. She's going to continue on doing it. So let's go ahead and go back to this. I just wanted to put that out there real quick because she keeps saying something about an attorney. It has nothing on the record through the Sumner County court that is showing that she has an attorney on file. And if he has filed something, then in my so many years on this earth, he would be on there as a representation of the bullhorn. You know what I mean? But who are we? We're all dum-dums. We don't know anything. You can buffalo us. You can fool us over here. You know what I mean?
I've told you guys before, I have hired an attorney.
Why isn't his name on the court paper?
Plan on going after the Proudfoots and Bowersox legally over the
For what? Because you said on YouTube and accused her of putting a pillow. This is what you said one day. You accused this mother of a missing child that she put a pillow over his face and suffocated him. That's what you said. You have no proof of that, ma'am. You didn't say allegedly, in your opinion. Proof seems to be here that the pillow, well, you had no proof of anything. That's just one vile thing that you said. You have no idea what has happened to this young boy. Okay, you have no idea, Bullhorn Betty. There is no proof of any foul play. That's what the police have come out and said. So that's a problem. And if the mother has nothing to do with this, could you imagine the heartbreak that she's feeling every time she hears through the grapevine or happens to be on YouTube to pass some time away and stumbles across your bullshit? How hurtful that is. That's a shame that you don't have a right to say those kind of things. In my opinion.
this. There's not a whole lot that I can say as far as I can't fix stupid. But, this is why you don't go to felons for your legal crime news, because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know anything about it. If they knew anything about the law, they probably wouldn't be felons. I'm just saying, okay? You don't go to idiots for information. Once again, we have an attorney, okay? We have a lawful legal attorney that's handling this matter on my behalf. No, I'm not going to be going to court. They're not going to see Bullhorn Betty's beautiful face inside that courtroom. The only time they're going to find my beautiful face inside that courtroom is when I'm going to testify on behalf of myself at the direction of my attorney. Again, we have an attorney for this matter, 100%. And after this case is said and done, I will be going after the Proudfoots and the Bowersox for damages for them willfully lying under oath. You can clearly see they staggered these out to try to get me to come to court 3 or 4 times. This is malicious. This is an abuse.
But the video shows you getting behind Mr. Bowersox, jumping out of your vehicle and screaming at the man, then getting back in your vehicle, driving around, following him down the street. But you did stop at the stoplight, so kudos for following the law on that. Very good job, Betty. Okay. And then talking about the police officer telling you that you needed to carry a pew-pew because it is unsafe in their community. Now, in my opinion, allegedly, hypothetically speaking, I do not believe that an officer of the law of that community is going to tell you that his community is unsafe. They don't even say that shit in Chicago. Okay, you're not going to find a police officer be like, oh man, you better just, load up the guns in the pockets, bitches, because walking down the street is very harmful. They will lie even if it's a bad area. Oh, this is a beautiful place. Sit at the park and eat dum-dums and suck on lollipops and shit. Okay, Betty, you're full of shit.
Process, and I can't fix the stupidity here on these streets. All I can say is you guys can believe what you want, but again, this case is not going away. Not for me and not for the Proudfoots and Bowersox, okay? My attorney will handle it. At my understanding, he's already filed stuff into this case. He filed stuff into this case days ago. So the only reason why it was extended was because of service of process issues. And as you know, just like the first one, they extended another 2 weeks. My understanding is the next hearing will not be until September or sometime in September. So everybody can just sit tight, hang on. I got an attorney handling this matter. I don't need some yahoos on YouTube saying what is and what isn't. I can promise you, if they were believable, people would be on their channel believing their horseshit instead of over here getting the real facts and information. So,
but Betty, the problem is you don't give facts. You give speculation as facts, and that's the problem. That's why people are on your ass like stink on shit, because you spew your opinions as facts, and then you do some shit like this. You get the police and the courts involved in your messiness whenever you're taking up time of the court system. If you would learn to leave people alone and do real investigative work, and then whenever you have a fact and come onto YouTube and say, this is what I found without a reasonable of a doubt, verified, then if there's no information to be shared about a missing person, then there's just no information to be shared. But then your mortgage wouldn't be paid and your dog food wouldn't be bought and your little Uber Eats wouldn't be delivered. Now, isn't that right, Betty? You make up a lot of bullshit to feed your freaking weird ass looking self. Okay. Again, Betty, I need you to go to the doctor. You now are looking like a little bit of grayish. Okay. Now you're looking a little gray. Little gray's happening now. You were looking a little pale. Now it's turned to the gray color. So health-wise, I'm thinking that this is really playing a toll on you, Bets, and you need to lay low, take a little nappy nap, get a doctor's appointment, get some blood work done. And the other day, whenever I was looking at you, you look like you're a little, I don't know, Bets. I think I'm not a nurse. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a lady that's a little about in your same age bracket. Get some help, Betty. And I'm saying that like for real. Because you're looking gray.
So I can't, again, fix stupidity. But no, you're not going to see me in court. Okay? That's the whole purpose I purchased an attorney. That's the whole reason why we raised funds for this attorney.
Okay. Well, if you hired an attorney and he didn't show up, then he's fired. Okay, he would be fired. And if he hasn't put his name on any court dockets or information and still has you saying pro se, I would fire him. What a waste of money, of your community's money. Oh, shame on you, Betty. You can't find a real attorney. But I'm going to say this. You didn't hire anybody. They would have showed up, you crazy dum-dum.
Okay, we still are in need of funds. So if you guys would like to contribute to the legal expenses, please do so. We were able, by the gracious people of this channel, one person in particular, Lisa, that has provided some help, lots of help. And I'm very gracious for that. Through those efforts, we were able to raise $1,250 with all the people here. And while we don't try to rob our subscribers of funds unnecessarily, like Queen Bee did, we're spending the money 100% on legal expenses at this time. So if you would like to contribute, please continue to contribute.
You always got to bring up old Queen Bee stuff, don't you? Leave that lady out of your mouth.
The legal expenses are going to be, I've got this paid for to take care of this matter, but there's also going to be legal.
I'm going to tell you what, if you can find an attorney for $1,000 to handle this, then I'm not sure how good of representation. Sorry for keeping you up there, Captain Concha. Sorry about that. If you paid only $1,000 for an attorney to handle all of this, or even $2,500, I'm not sure what kind of representation you're going to get. You know, I agree. I don't think getting arrested will go well for her. No, it'll go well for her because that's what I think she wants. How this judge sounded to me is they are not playing around. I don't think that they are. They're going to look out for their community, you know. Oh, sorry, Lady K. My bad on channel. Oh, that's okay. The judge has made his ruling, so her attorney, quote, quote, isn't going to get anything changed. Betty is just a liar and is so a loser. You know, you cannot just throw the things that she has said about this family out there like that. I do a lot of ear hustling myself. Baby, I'm an ear hustler. I'm popping in, popping out. Don't say nothing, you know, because I've not made very many friends on these streets. You know, from the TikTok DD, you know, woohoo, what wee to that. I want to go to court. Yeah, that's another thing. Everybody was so freaking happy for these people to show up at the courthouse today. Whenever I mention I'm going to the court to take notes and respond back, oh Lord, everybody cut off with my head. See how this shit works, guys? Oh my heavens. I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been in this. I'm going to tell you what. I would do everything. Yeah, I sit back, have a snack, and laugh. Well, usually I like to drink coffee, so I have a little coffee. And now I've been talking to my hubby about it, and he's like, now he's into it, right? That's why he had to call the people yesterday while I was driving to ask him about the blip boards and how they work. He's like, I don't really even know. Let's just call the people. Okay, so now he's into it. Now it's like a gossip between him and I when we're driving to our next location and we're listening. He's like, "What is she on? What's Bullhorn Betty doing today?" I'm like, "Did you ever think you're going to be doing this with your retirement hubby? I'm so sorry." Oh, my poor hubby. I wouldn't get online ever. I wouldn't get online and talk like that about somebody unless I had hardcore facts of accusing somebody of maliciously unaliving their child. I mean, are you serious? Like that's just bad. We're all idiots. We're all idiots. We're all weirdos. We're all she says, oh no, I like when she calls us hyenas. When Betty says they're all hyenas. I think it is an imaginary attorney, lawyer. Yeah. Betty references her supporters to follow her blindly, right? Let me tell you what. If they're going to keep giving her money and stuff, then I need to get over on her shit because I don't even know. Oh, Betty looks like she needs a shower or hose down. Baby, she needs some. I mean, I'm really worried about her. Aren't you guys a little concerned about her? She looks a little, a little off. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole, guys. I really am not trying to say that to be an asshole. I'm kind of concerned.
After this matter, because we are going after the Christopher, Katie, Terry, and Maddie, aka Kathy. Once this is all said and done for damages, what they did is unlawful. They lied under oath.
I don't think it's unlawful if the judge said he took that thing, went boom, as ordered. And then she got right. This is during the court. This is what she's talking about. Why they're telling her what her life's going to be like from now on. Listen, ma'am, you cannot say these people's names. So what does she do? She just starts a damn live stream. Make this shit make sense. I feel like I'm in an alternate universe over here when it comes to vets.
They committed crimes, okay, against me. And so those things will be addressed at a later date.
Apparently the judge thinks you committed a crime against them. Or you're going to commit a crime against them in the judge's eye because you said that you were going to go over there and, harass them when you get to town, allegedly. So he said, no, you're not, ma'am.
But I can assure you, nothing was had. All they did was extend these protective orders, nothing different than what they did the last hearing. So I don't know what dumbass Fat Lips is saying, but I can guarantee whatever they're saying is a flat out lie.
Who is Fat Lips?
That I can guarantee. So
we have Fat Lips and Whale. Who?
Again, I'm not going to be on here very long. I've got a long day of travel today.
Is she traveling to Tennessee? I think she's traveling to Tennessee. Boy, when she hit that damn Tennessee line, baby. I'm imagining when she hits the Tennessee line, like there's going to be a roadblock. Be like all the sheriffs lined up for Bullhorn Betty. Be like, ma'am, do you realize that you violated? I mean, an order of protection is serious. This isn't something to play around with. This isn't like you violated curfew, Betty. Okay? You did not violate curfew. You were violating an order of protection. Ma'am, you understand that is serious business. And depending on how many accounts of violation of order protection that they charge you with will equal a felony. Sometimes, if you would really like to get how serious this can be, depending on how many counts of violation of the order of protection that you receive in one smack, they might take your ass to jail for a extended period of time. Come on, Betty.
I'm not too worried about anything. I've got an attorney. The attorney's already filed stuff in the case. And again, it's being handled lawfully and legally. I'm not breaking the law. The Proudfoots and the Bower Sox are. So that's going to come back and bite them royally. And these idiots don't know what they're talking about. And if you don't believe me, sit around and wait, because let's face it, they've gotten nothing right in years.
He was in
So
her
what would make
chat.
them magically have this right? Just saying. They lie, that they build their platform on lies, and people have got to stop listening to them. And if you choose to listen to them, you will always be disappointed, because they lie and manipulate you. They lie and manipulate you. I can't even read the track or the chat. Tons of trolls this morning. Well, block them all, because we got it on 5 days. So these people have been sitting around to comment. So if there's trolls in here, just block them. That's what we do this for. That's why I set the 5 days. That's why I set this 5 days.
Absolutely.
You guys are wishful thinking. I love it. People are saying, "Oh, you're screwed." No, I'm not screwed. I can promise you. I give you my word. This is going to all go away. Right. It's going to go bye-bye. And when it goes bye-bye, and Chris and Katie are sued by me, then you guys will be like,
Bets, I'm going to probably about guarantee, but nothing is guaranteed. But I would like to about guarantee that this isn't going to go bye-bye. He even said that you were responsible for the court costs, girl. Okay, court costs, girl. Like, I don't even know how much that is. It might not be very much, but I've never had to pay court costs. But, I'm sure the judge doesn't work for free. So I'm just saying, Betty, you're in trouble for the court costs. Okay, court costs, Betty. You need to start your grift right now, Bets. So what it was actually was that the case was all 3 orders granted. Gun convo in Hendersonville was a tipping point. The firearms declaration to be completed immediately. NCIC will enforce the order, and Faith and Sebastian were included. So that, he wasn't playing around, Bets. This isn't going to go away. Like I said, it's not like you violated, curfew or some shit. You know what I mean? You need to get it together. And I did see that too. I heard that too. One of the phones was confiscating for filming while in court. They act like the laws don't apply to them. And make sure you hit the like button, guys. It's the free way to support the channel. I don't ask much. I don't ask for super chats or whatever those things are or anything. But I will ask you to take a moment and like the video. Even or don't like it. It doesn't matter. If you don't like the video, then don't put the thumbs down. But if you like it, put the thumbs up. It's free. Ellie can't give you legal advice, right? They can't give you no legal advice. And I don't really believe that the police told her anything about carrying a weapon through the streets of Hendersonville. Nothing has been filed. I don't think that anything's been filed by her attorney at all. Because I don't think she has an attorney. And that's what I believe. I believe that it wasn't extended 2 weeks. It was granted. Now she does have another one with Chris. Okay, but that has nothing to do with the 2 that were granted today. That ease at which she spews this diarrhea. Well, I know it's bullcrap and it's crazy, and she's just lying. And it's kind of, scary. If he filed, it would show up. Exactly. That's why I went over to the thing to see if he would have filed anything, it would be on there as the attorney. It wouldn't still say pro se, but we're all dum-dums. So she just basically thought she knew it all and didn't show up. Exactly. She thought that, it's not that serious. What she's done is underneath her First Amendment right. Well, you can have your First Amendment right, but sometimes there's consequences with the expression of your First Amendment right. If it violates somebody else, if it violates somebody else's rights, then that's where the consequences come in, Betty. And that's one part of life you haven't figured out yet. But today has been your day of finding out what happens. But I don't think it's really actually hit you yet, ma'am, because they haven't came and they seized your weapons. They haven't came and actually arrested you for this video that you were streaming while court was in session. So yeah, she did go to the Proudfoot's home. She did. And that's, to me, is uncalled for. She said she was going to go back. No, she cannot carry anymore. It said that they were going to, that she has to, I don't know how it actually happens if you have weapons and then you have order protection, but she cannot carry. No, no, no. Her hips don't lie, but her lips sure do. All 4 cases have been served by the judge, according to Clue. This judge takes no BS at all, as he shouldn't. And I think that you in today's world, you cannot be sure of what people will do. We have so many mass shootings in this world. We have so many people that just do what the hell they want because the lack of morals that they carry. And Betty, you come off, in my opinion, a little bit unhinged at times. Okay. You literally put a picture of your pew pew on your community post. We don't forget about this shit. Like, people that follow you, we followed you for a while. She does. She looks bad. She does look bad. Yeah, she's looking a little gray, honey. I mean, can't you guys see it? I mean, she looks a little gray. Baby, I've been saying that she needs to get her hormone levels checked. Honestly, baby, I've been saying that. I'm like, Bets, and I want her to get her damn eyes checked. She can't see shit. She's driving down the damn road. I travel up and down the highway all the time, sometimes on the same routes as Betty through the state of Florida. I don't run this crazy bitch running me over. Okay. And let me tell you, if I ever get in a fender bender with Bullhorn Betty, I don't know what I would do. I'm going to throw my whole cup of ice water on her if she hits me in my damn vehicle with her blind looking ass. Okay. I'm scared for my life out here. I always go up like the Florida Turnpike and shit. Okay. Several times a year. If I get hit by Betty because her blind ass can't see and she got her readers on, reading the chat. I swear to you, I'm going to take my whole cup of water and pour it over her head. I'll be pissed.
Well, how could you do that? Well, I told you, and you guys were too stupid. Okay, we can't fix the stupidity on this platform. We can't take away the mental illness from these knuckleheads. Okay, I can. He doesn't. He's already filed stuff in the court case.
It's not possible because he's not in the court system, Betty.
Toe tag.
I searched your whole entire name in the Sumner County. So you're lying. Quit lying.
So I hate to burst your bubble. I'm going to go eat my breakfast, but sit around and wait. I can guarantee you
some vitamins while you eat your breakfast, Bets. You're looking rough, baby.
Promise you, 100%, you've been lied to and you were just fooled like an idiot because you listen to idiot channels. Mark my words. Peace out. See me.
We're not peacing out. We're not peacing out. We are going to keep our eyes completely focused on your shenanigans. Because if someone gets hurt because of you, Betty, then we need to know about it. Betty's version of hiring an attorney is contacting Johnny. Yeah, okay, that's the statement of the day right there. Bam, we got it. Betty's version of hiring an attorney is contacting Johnny. Oh my God, I'm running. You know I don't like if you've been in here and listened to me, baby, I hate Ouija boards. Okay, I'm up after this sucker. Help! Yeah, it's a Temu attorney. You know. She figured the judge would side with her because in her head, the entire town is out for sin, right? You know what? But the law's the law, period. It doesn't matter. It's the law. Oh, is she going to go off on JLR and it's going to be all their fault for some reason. It's already Justin's fault. You know, she totally went off on him. No pew pew, no money for food or rent. Betty is bit out of shape. She can't stand up straight. She's been live again in that car with her dirty gray. Yeah, I'm going to play it. I seen it. Oh, license plate says. gonna look out for that. They will be drifting you. Oh my God. I'm gonna look out for that boy, girl. No. She meant to be at her mom's. She'll be waiting to be caught at the voice. Oh yeah, she's gonna definitely. I think that she wants to be caught up there. I agree 100%. It's a final ruling. Yep, it's a final ruling. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. I love coffee. They would make her put a big retainer fee. I think so. I don't think that she would be getting it for $2,500, between $1,000, whatever her money is, $1,000 to $2,500. We'll just leave that space. You know what I mean? You know. Yeah, I'm about to start some new things, some new hobbies here, or give it a try. Anyways, I'm so behind in chat, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I just really suck. So you got to bear with me sometimes. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I just really suck at this. Trying to keep up with chat. Yeah, I'm gonna try some new things out here. Betty's traveling to Tennessee is a bad idea for Betty, but an awesome baby. We're about to see some smoke from the old Bet's ears, because there's no turning back now. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to catch up. And they don't need a warrant. When she violates this, it is done, baby. It is done. I didn't see that. You rock, Lady Kate Jane Silver. Thank you for that. $5. You don't have to donate to be my friend. I love you anyway. But I'm gonna collect all these little thingies and see what we can do with them. Okay. I don't know what we can do with them. But we're gonna collect them. Them little super chats and stuff. We might find something good to give to, or maybe that exploiting and missing children's thing. But we'll find something. We'll get back to something, guys. I definitely want to see an order against Tony. All right, now, you know what was said, Captain Ganja, that there's something coming down the pipeline with old Tony, and it has nothing to do with the PP Gate. JLR made a statement about him today. So I guess we'll find out. Well, let's go over here and watch the next one. Let's see here. She went off on JLR. Or Justin. The garbage YouTube. That's what her title was. The garbage of YouTube. Put it on pause. Make sure we speed her up. Okay. She's not happy, guys. So that I find that very interesting. Maybe a RICO act, Captain Ganja. RICO. I mean, you know, I don't know. Someone was mentioning that. I don't know. I don't have any. But if I get any info on it, let me tell you what I am going to definitely share that. Okay, make sure you guys can see it. Okay. Turn it off mute. Okay, play. She mad. She big mad.
You have my phone number if you ever want to talk to me instead of talking about me. Just saying. So much for loyal friendship, right? I don't say boo about you, dude. And if you think that I'm talking about you when I say the trash on YouTube, then you probably are part of the trash on YouTube. I'm just saying. Keep my fucking name out of your damn mouth. You don't.
Ooh, ouchie. Justin, get your box of Kleenexes out, because she's talking about, and you are kind of sensitive. So you might have to cry, and then all your subscribers are going to feel sorry for you and give you some money for some tissues. She's coming for you.
Don't know what the hell is going on. And quite frankly, I've lost all respect in you when you decided to back up Trevor Lee with his bad behavior. So there is that. There is that. But everybody knows I'm done with the drama of the true crime scene here on these platforms. That's why I've distanced myself from everybody. And of course, everybody still talks about me. So it looks like I'm more powerful than them because nobody's talking about them. And as far as I'm concerned, Justin can stay the hell away from me forever. I just wanted to be away from him for this case because he's just wrong on all levels. But now he can just stay the hell away from me. I want nothing to do with him. Absolutely. After this is all said and done, we're done. We're done. And he's going to act like he doesn't care until he does care. Because how many times has he called me while I've been out on the road and in the field, not like his idiot friends, and he can't get them. Like, right? You can't get JLR on the phone, can you? You got to call fat ass to get his attention. So there is that. It's very irritating, but I don't really care. This is my problem, is everybody just goes with whatever they think, whatever they're being told. They don't do anything.
I absolutely believe that too, Chopper. I believe that if this family wants to push it even further, which they may or may not, I do not know, they can probably turn in these to YouTube legal team, and they may do something, but I don't know. I've never heard of it happening. Never been done to myself, so I don't have any experience in it, or I can't say for a fact. But I would probably want to think, because if something would happen and they didn't do anything about it, then who would be responsible? You know what I mean? So could they be responsible? So that's how people are looking at things nowadays. You have to, preserve yourself before something bad happens. And that's just my opinion, but who am I? I'm just a dumb weirdo. I have no experience in life. I'm a kindergartner. I don't even know how to tie my shoes.
Any due diligence. That's my biggest problem with the trash here on YouTube and the true crime genre. They just go with whatever's going to give them the click and the view. And you know what, Justin? You can keep my name out your mouth, or you can freaking call me for, maybe I have you blocked. I don't know. I mean, I probably do have blocked. I blocked just about everybody on your team. So there is that.
Because they have done it before.
So. Hey guys, it's nice to see you.
Remember, said they done it before, Chopper, and it was from a judge. They may not have any choice. Yeah, it may have done before. I'm not privy to that information. I've never seen it done before, but I'm not saying it hasn't. And I'm sure that YouTube legal team may not want to have anything to do with it, because they may want to get rid of the bullhorn because of legal reasons. And I don't know. That's just my opinion. Oh yeah,
and this is on 5 days. So if anybody's in here running their mouth for my mods, just block them. I really don't care.
Get them pearls, baby.
We're just fine over here on this channel. I damn sure don't need to be putting somebody else in my title. Yep. Oh my God, what's going on with BHB? You know what's going on with me? Freaking liars. And he's now, Justin, I want to tell you something from me to you. You were part of the Roach channel. These people lied. Instead of doing the right thing, once again, you do the wrong thing. So I've got nothing to say for you. We're done. Like DONE done. Stick a fork in it, done. Don't ever call me. Don't ever reach out to me. You want to war with me? That's fine. I don't war with people. What I do is I cut them off and cut them out. So you took a problem that was just going to be a case problem and you made it a forever problem. I just want to let you know. And if you want to change that, know my number and you can call me. But I guarantee you won't, because you're too busy talking about me versus actually talking to me. So again, there is that. Hey guys, it's nice to see you. We're on the road again. No, I did not need to be at that court hearing. Just to let you know, I did not need to be at that court hearing today. No matter what these people say to you, I did not.
You didn't need to if you were going to accept it. But if you wanted to fight it and say, I didn't do these things, and stand up for yourself, you clearly needed to be there, Betty, because they ruled in their favor and not yours. Do you not see the writing on the wall? You apparently do not know how the law system works. And some person like myself that doesn't have court dealings, I kind of would get the drift. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, if I don't want this to stand, or I feel like I'm being, betrayed in a different light, I'm going to go stand up for myself. But Betty, you didn't even show up, and you leave today. The shit you do is very odd. It's like you're asking for this. It's like you're setting yourself up to fail, so the community that supports you will support you more. But what is the underlying reason? There has got to be an underlying motive here. And who is driving the underlying motive? Who is it? I don't know. But you can't be this dumb, in my opinion. You just can't be.
Need to be at that court hearing.
The more I think about this, something else has got to be motivating her actions, because this just doesn't seem right. You know what I mean, guys?
My attorney specifically told me I do not need to show up, period. So if my attorney tells me I do not need to show up, and he did not show up in court, there must be a reason for that. So there is that. But people are too stupid and have their facts so messed up that they would rather talk about me. But hey, I bring in the clicks and the views. Maybe I should have put Bullhorn Betty in my own title, right? Right? I'm so sick of the lies. I'm so sick of the deception. I'm so sick of the manipulation of people's channels in an effort to attack Bullhorn Betty, which all I've done is try to keep Sebastian's name front and center with all the attacks I've gotten. Not even the 3 years prior to, just the attacks for supporting Seth, right? Because I saw a man that was struggling, I saw a man that was innocent, and I saw a man being attacked by vultures for content. And I put my channel in front of him and the vultures. And you know what? It's pretty sad when your friends turn into the vultures you're trying to protect an innocent father from. So it's like, oh my God, let me tell you something about Trev Time, right? Trevor Lee. He has lost his reputation because he's a pompous idiot that chose to take his girlfriend, a married woman, by the way, that he was sleeping with, by the way.
Oh, so now she's going to trash somebody else.
She's
worried about somebody else's penis and vagina, but not worried about hers. Oh my God.
By the way. And because she was fired, because she was a PI that was supposed to be investigating Sebastian Rogers' case, but chose to take her time to investigate the volunteers helping search and cause a crazy circus because of it. That wasn't what she was supposed to be doing. She was supposed to be being a PI. What PI vets volunteers? Please explain that to me. Enough was enough. She was moved on, and Trevor Lee attacked Seth because of it. Seth has a right to use and work with who he chooses to use and work with. If he didn't like the lady's performance, guess what?
Betty, I'm going to give you some woman advice here. And I normally don't talk about people and their looks or what they have. Let me take this down. Wow. Okay. And she cannot exactly, if she tags them, it's going to be big trouble, because that again is speaking and, commenting. She can't text. She can't do none of that. But Betty, your boob fat with the bra is bothering me. So I have to take a moment here for a second. I have to gather myself, because by the age of 45, Betty, most of us women know how to buy and size ourselves for a brassiere. Now, if you do not know how to do so, and you're going to be on camera having your boob fat hanging out on the side of under your armpit, that's still titty fat. Okay, your titty fat needs to be put away, because you're wearing too tight of a bra, which may be the cause of your brain not getting the correct blood flow. So I'm going to put a number in my community tab to a place that does a very, very good job of measuring you and finding the correct bra for just you. So you will be very comfortable in your brassiere, and your boob fat won't be looking like it's trying to run from your body or spilling over like a biscuit. Okay. And then maybe the blood flow can get to your brain and you can start making better decisions. Because right now it looks like you're struggling in that area. And I normally don't talk about people and their looks and stuff like that, because it's just not nice. But we have a serious issue here. I'm constantly seeing the boob fat. And along with the hormones and the boob fat and the gray, we now have got, maybe we all just need to have an intervention with Bets. We just need to go have an intervention with Bets and just get her some help, because some of this is just she's too old for this shit.
You get fired. You're
going to tell me she can't feel all of that?
Doing it free of charge.
Lord, please forgive me. I'm talking bad.
She should be thankful she was relieved of having to do free work. But instead, she chose to attack him and make a non-public fight very much public. Seth didn't try to make it public. Trevor Lee and Chloe and JLR wanted to throw egg on Seth because he did not want to work with him for whatever reason. And whether their feelings got hurt, that was pretty crappy for Trevor. And you know what? If you don't believe me, go look at every single post that has anything to do with Seth. Who's the one writing the negative comments? Trevor Lee. Still to this day, he just can't let go. The boy's got some problems. And his first problem, her name starts with Chloe, right? He's ruined himself. I can tell you, people in Tennessee, parents in Tennessee of the missing, are not reaching out to Trevor Lee anymore. I can promise you that. Nobody wants to work with him and his crackpot team. And I tried to warn him about this before he got in bed with these people, but everybody sees JLR's got 200,000 and they just want to suck some of those viewers so they can have their. I'm not doing that. Okay? I'm not sucking up to anybody for views or viewership. So just, you know what, Justin? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you. There you have it. If people want to unsubscribe from me because of it, go right ahead. Trust me, I have better things to worry about than my subscriber count. We actually get out of our house and actually search for people.
Oh my gosh, Remy, don't tell me she tagged him in this, because I think she has it set on, her description just automatically goes up. She better take the time. Somebody in her camp better take the time to say, change your description. You can do that, in your YouTube studio. It can just automatically go to your description, and whatever you have in there, every time you do a live, it just boop, is there. I don't do it because I don't talk about the same things. And honestly, I don't really hashtag anything that's really good anyway. So, because I don't make a living off of this. So I don't have to be precise and perfect on it, because it is what it is. But someone better get a hold of her and tell her to change her description in her thing, because it's going to get her in trouble. Just go get size. Many women have to do it. I'm not 40 yet, and I do not know how to size myself. So I have, exactly. It's okay. You go to the people and say, help me. My titties, my titty fat. I need help with my titty fat, and I need help with my titties. And they'll help you, right? Or just get you a damn sports media bra, right? I mean, we need an intervention. I think she actually is going through menopause, just to be honest with you, because I went through menopause kind of early, and I didn't lose my mind. I didn't go out here telling people that they unalived their kids, but I mean, I was a little messy, you know what I mean? But I still didn't let my bra fat hang out. You reach 45. By then, you clearly know how to maintain your body as a woman. Oh my heavens. I think she already hit menopause and forgot the problem, right? And she does throw JLR everywhere, Oh, Lord. She's super scorned. All these people drove. Yeah, and he's the one that brought this case to YouTube, in my opinion. That's where I think that it came from, was he brought it to the YouTube, and then everyone took off with it, and they ran him off. She's absolutely going to end up in jail. If she's going to Tennessee, I don't give her ass 72 hours and she'll be locked up, or at least something with the police. Oh, really? She's been this way for the last 2 or 3 years. I've only started watching her for like the last 2, so I don't really know. I think Betty is on her way to go into hiding. She's probably I heard she's on her way to Tennessee. Oh, maybe that's it. She's not used to wearing a bra. That's a good point, Smoky Mountain Mermaid. Maybe she's not used to wearing a bra. But I'm here to tell you, Bets, you're boob fat. Let's get it taken care of. Yeah, she's on menopause, exactly. Trevor Lee was in Deet's chat the other night, and he is hysterical while being petty. I went into Deet's for a little bit. I didn't see him though. I usually fall asleep if I'm watching something. We are witnessing a psychotic break. I thought so the other time, to be honest with you. Like, that's why I kind of was going to lay off of Betty, because when her face was purpley red and she was like kind of losing her shit, I was like, okay, I don't want to be a part of pushing this lady over the edge. But, can't help myself.
Justin used to actually care. Now it's just for the clicks and the views and what can make him money while he sits at home and takes care of his kids, which I can understand, But at the end of the day, So much for loyalty and friendship. Now you got to see who Justin is as a person.
I honestly don't think there's a lot of loyalty or friendship on these YouTube streets. In my opinion, I don't think that. I think that if you're a viewer and it's because I'm just a viewer and a subscriber too, just like y'all. I just happen to have a channel. We get up here and discuss what we just seen. You know what I mean? We're like, damn it, Betty. Damn it, YouTuber. You damn crazy YouTuber. Why you up here doing this shit? If you don't get yourself together, but we do the shit like that. But I only have one person that was very kind to me that has a content she's a content creator and was like, you'll be all right. Just keep going. And I appreciated that. Everybody else want off with my head.
At the end of the day, I was told by my attorney not show up. I did not show up. And everybody's making a big deal out of this when there's no.
Can we see that in writing? Because we don't believe you.
Here. My court hearing is going to be sometime in September, from my understanding, but these yahoos out here are too stupid to understand what's going on because they're not knowledgeable.
Actually, on one of them court things, it says August 29th. I'm here to let you know.
Enough to know what's going on.
Look at your court papers.
I keep trying to tell people I don't lie, but everybody tries to make me out to be a liar, and then every time it comes to fruition, everybody's all pissed off and say, oh, this happened, because I told you it would. And you guys were too busy listening to the liars on these streets than the reality on these streets. Like many of these cases, you guys rather go to the person that might have this breaking news. If it's too good to be true.
Well, I ain't got no breaking news. I can just know how to read a court information off Sumter County website. They said you have no attorney. The next court date is August 29th. Okay, Betty? And that might be for Chris Proudfoot. I don't know. But I know it's set up August 29th.
True, it probably.
And you better have your ass there. Okay, Betty? And you better clean yourself up and get a good bra. Get your hair did. Okay? Eat something. Clean up. Take a bath. Brush your teeth. And get something on your body that looks like a 45-year-old woman would wear to court. And take your ass to court, heifer.
He is. And we all know that in life. But when it comes to YouTube, everybody seems to hit the crazy train and bump their head and think that that's not true. Oh my God, this salacious information. Seth disappeared for 3 hours. Where's the receipts, Terry Lynn? Where's the receipts that there was a poker game? You still haven't even produced those, you dummy.
Lying, Betty.
Everybody's so sick and tired of the lies, but still keep going and listening to the lies. I'm done. Like, I'm so sick and tired of people making shit up. It's irritating.
I believe that
it's absolutely
the person that was at the, I believe someone was at the court going back, texting someone that was live at the time, and that would be Clue and her crew. I don't know for sure. Allegedly, it was Clue and her crew, because they did a live after. And they were passing the information on via text until they were asked the phones to be put away. And then they were texting another gentleman. I don't really know his channel name. He goes by Truth, I think. And then he was letting us know. But I think that's how it went. But I could be wrong, you know.
Irritating. They lie, they manipulate, and then when they get caught with their pants down, they lie some more. It's ridiculous. I'm utterly ashamed that I know these people and I've ever worked with them. That's all I got to say.
Well, you know what? I get kind of ashamed of myself that I'm even invested in watching you burn your ass to the ground. I'm like, I am in the same age where I could get you, Betty. And I'm like, and am I really spending my time watching you burn down like a damn forest fire? Yes, I'm enjoying every fucking bit of it. I'm almost embarrassed.
I can tell you there's not a loyal bone in anybody's body on the streets of YouTube. I was actually stupid enough to actually believe that. And I should have known all people care about is who's the most popular. We go, well, I'm so sick of getting stuff in. Sorry, we're traveling. We're going to have some interruption.
I want to read this one.
Okay, we're back.
It said Remy, he came and to set some things straight and to thank her for the billboards for Sebastian. She showed the receipts for every penny spent on the billboards. Well, maybe I don't know if it was the same time that maybe she can let us know the locations. I still haven't found that yet. I didn't really spend, to be honest, I haven't spent any more time today looking for where someone told me that the addresses for the billboards were. But you know how that debacle went yesterday. I was the worst person on the earth and want to know if there was one in the state of Illinois somewhere, because I thought I heard her say that. Then she jumped to another page, blah, 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 long freaking story short. And everyone wanted to take my head off again. If you MFers don't stop trying to take my head off, I'm going to kick you in your ass. Quit trying to take my head off. Okay, I wasn't being an asshole. I was trying to do something nice for the community and show the blip of Sebastian Rogers. And I couldn't find it, you assholes. If you don't quit being mean to me, I'm going to kick you in the ass. Okay, stop being mean to me, you fuckers.
Hopefully that will, I had to turn my air conditioning on. Now I'm freaking freezing in here. But it's just really irritating that you got people that run with whatever. They don't do any due diligence anymore. Like, they used to fact find the crap out of some of this stuff, and you don't even get that anymore. It's like, oh, well, we don't have it. We're starving for news. We're starving for news. Let's just make it up. Let's just make it up. Let's go find a post that bodes with something that's going to be salacious so we can talk about it. Like, this is a 15-year-old boy, and I got to tell you, I'm just appalled by the people on these streets. I'm appalled, you know, at the end of the day, it's just, these people are so stupid, creating all this chaos because they can. At the end of the day, I didn't need to be in court, period. Okay? The court hearing will not be until sometime in September.
Did you miss the whole day? Betty, are you taking acid? Are you taking some LSD? Okay. Are you on a freaking trip? Because there was a whole court today. Like, you missed it. It's even on the docket that I just showed from Sumter County. It was at 9. You must be tripping on some LSD, or you got you a good hit of acid or some shrooms or something. Betty, we know the age that you are. You in that era, baby. Okay? We in that era that we just like to sit back and chill, watch the mushrooms float and shit. Are you tripping? You missed the whole day. Damn it.
Period.
I hate when that happens.
You want to know why? Because my attorney has already filed things in the case. You get it? So let the lawyers do the lawyering and let the idiots still keep being idiots. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and listen. Don't send me anything to my emails anymore about this court hearing. Okay? I'm sorry you're being manipulated by a bunch of liars. But at the end of the day, I have a bought and paid for attorney that's advising me of the law in Tennessee. So if he tells me not to go, guess what? I'm not going. If he didn't show up, there's probably a really good reason he didn't show up.
Well, whoever. Now, Betty, I have a question for you. Did you actually call this attorney and hire this attorney yourself? Because if somebody said that they hired you an attorney and they're passing the information back to you, well, honey, you just got played. Did you give them money too? Now, wouldn't this be something if she done gave, TikTok Tony the money? He said, I got you an attorney, Betty. And he said, and he done took the money and ran. Oh, Lord, baby. That there, that's good YouTube right there. I'm not saying that happened. So don't clip me and say that. I'm saying, hypothetically speaking, allegedly.
Right? Maybe you guys need to get off your high horse and start using your common sense.
Oh my God.
No, I'm Team Summer. I wish these YouTube creators would wait until they don't want to, because the idiots that pay for their friendship on their channels are too busy just trying to pass off the narrative, right? It's, in all fairness, sorry, I know I have some Democrats that watch us on here, but it's the Democrat playbook, right? Smear, smear, smear. Not one fact, a scintilla of information that is true. They just want to lie, and try to get more money from their audience for these lies. They're being lied to. They're being manipulated. And at the end of the day,
And the thing about
they
it
just
is,
keep
it's
saying
like
whatever
she's talking her own self in to what she wants to believe happened today. That's why I think she may be on something, because there was a whole damn court today at 9:00 in Sumter County Courthouse that had her name written all over that shit. And she said that there wasn't court today. Well, motherfucker, there was.
they want. But what are they going to do when all of this is flipped on its head and they're made out to be liars? Guess what? Their stupid ass audience is still going to support them lying and manipulating and using their audience as pawns. When are they going to realize that these people
There's Democrats everywhere. Look at Betty. She's looking around. There's Democrats everywhere. Democrats can't take it. If you want to get Betty out of a room, just say, the Democrats are coming. She will run like hell. I'm not saying I'm a Democrat. I'm not saying I don't like Democrats. I'm not saying I'm a Republican. Okay, I don't vote for a party. I vote for who the motherfucker's going to make sure I'm not going to pay $10.99 for a gallon of gas. Okay, now whoever going to make sure that I can feed my family and I can travel around the world without paying $10.99 a gallon, now you got my vote. And whoever's not going to take away my constitutional rights, that's you're going to get my vote. Okay, now I don't give a damn if you're Republican or a Democrat. Okay, so I don't even know if I have a label. Okay, now where do I register to vote? Well, see, I mean that so much that I can't even register. What do you call them? The primaries, because I don't run underneath a Republican or Democrat, so I can't even like vote for something until like the election. I don't really know for sure how it goes because I don't get into that shit. Okay. I live off the land. I like to grow shit myself. And I wouldn't, if I could get by with pedal cars, I'd do it. That's the type of chick I am. Okay. Okay.
mind breaking the law and doing underhanded shit. This is breaking the law and doing underhanded shit. You guys understand that, right? I mean, I would hope you would, but you know what? I don't believe that there's a lot of smart people that are in their chats. I think the smartest people in the world are right here on our channel, in all fairness. Just saying.
Exactly, Kenna. If there was a court, Betty, then why was you trying to get a damn Zoom link, Effa? Why are you trying to zoom in there in the last minute? Like, well, I guess I better try. Effa, you knew there was a damn court.
Force. And it's
So that acid just let up a little bit on her, and she had to snap back to reality real quick.
morning when I got, there must have been some type of political something or other going on, because I've never seen a police escort like I saw today when I left. There were 4 big Academy buses. I don't know if it's a freight, like a bus liner called Academy or what, but they were surrounded by like literally
in the whole world.
I want to say like 10
is in
police
her
officers
chat.
giving him a police escort to where they were going. 4 huge buses. It was weird. And I'm like, I don't know of any political event in Florida that's going on today that would require 4 buses
Big
of
old fatty liar.
cops.
She knew there was court because, like Kenna was saying, she tried to get a Zoom. She tried to zoom it in that bitch and saying, here I am, Judge. I didn't do nothing wrong. They're lying on me, Judge. I did nothing wrong. I'm just using my constitutional rights and my freedom of speech, Judge. I never, ever, ever said I was going to do anything to nobody.
Like a police escort. That was, I mean, they literally stopped traffic on I-75 to let the buses in. Like, it was a big deal. I keep wondering to know who's on those 4 buses. But at the end of the day, I just really got hot and bothered seeing the title of Justin.
For her. Because you cannot say, I have an attorney. He told me not to show up. You tried to get in the Zoom meeting this morning, but my attorney told me not to show up. I didn't have to attend. Which line are you going? That's why she on acid, y'all. She on them shrooms, baby. She on them something, because you can, in the same sentence, she said some shit. Okay, I'm concerned. It concerns me. She live streams while driving like a nutcase. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I drive up and down the state of Florida, down through Tennessee all the time, several times a year. I'm afraid for my life. I'm going to run into streaming stupid Betty, and I'm going to have a car accident. She gonna run dead into me. And because, shit like that, I run into stuff. Okay. I run into this weird shit in my life. Like shit just happens. I'm like, wow, that was fucking crazy. And it's probably gonna run into Betty at a rest area sometime. Something like that's probably going to happen sometime. Because I'm up and down the highways too much. Okay. Because she's on acid with dummy dust. Absolutely. You cannot keep saying that, okay, my attorney said not to come. There was no court date, but I tried to Zoom in. Come on, what is it, Betty? In the same sentence you're saying this, do you understand? Exactly, Captain Gonda. Betty needs to leave the powder. Come alone. She's been arrested for it, running down the street with no pants on. Yep, she no pants on, running sniffer. She was, and she did it. It was on the record. I bet Betty's lawyer is someone she met. Oh, damn it. I don't even know. I think maybe if she's thinking that she has an attorney, then I'm thinking that maybe old TikTok Tony over there said, I got an attorney, Betty. Just going to send me that money that your little subscribers gave you, and I'm going to pay for it. And he said you didn't have to come today. Baby. Now that right there is good YouTube shit. I'm sure I've already ran into her not knowing it was her. My ass off. But my best friend lives very close, and I'm there a lot, right? Smoky Mountain Mama. Could you imagine us running into her? Oh, because I do travel through the state of Florida, Tennessee, Kentucky a lot through the year. Some years I don't go much, just depending on how my health is, But if I'm feeling good, baby, I hit these streets like they're on fire. Okay? I don't want to run into her old crazy looking ass. Honestly, they would have carted her off, sedated in an ambulance to our local mental health by now. I don't think you're joking, because other countries don't put up with this shit. She's only doing it because she's in the United States of America. Betty's lawyer is named Pro Se. Yes, we're all dummies. Exactly, Kenna. Betty's lawyer is named Pro Se, and he has a full court. Yes, Attorney Pro Se said not to come to court today. That's exactly right. Kathy B doesn't live far from this mad cow. Oh my gosh, it would be so hard not to go over there and be like, oh, she has already violated. And I agree with you 100%. Somebody said in the chat, I think it might have been, I don't know who, that she has them tagged in her description in these videos, y'all. Kim, she hasn't tagged. I mean, come on, you better change your description in your videos. You know what I mean? Oh, better theory, Betty's lawyer is all in her head. That's a good possibility. Good old possibility.
I'm just like, you know what? Just when you don't think you can go lower, I don't say nothing about that man, nothing. And he's got my name all twisted up in his mouth. And I'm just getting really sick and tired of it. And if he really wants to go down this road, then we'll go down this road. But I figured of all people, but I should know. I should know by now, don't trust a damn person on the streets. Not even the ones that you're told to trust, right? What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. So that's where I'm at with this whole thing. Go back to Justin, listen to his bullshit. And again, Justin, you know my numbers. You could call me for a statement, but you choose not to. You choose to run with the bullshit all the time with the bullshit. So all I got to say, bug off. Bug off. Our friendship is over. It will never be repaired again. I'm not Marissa. I don't sit there and have fights with people and then make up with people and then have fights with people and then make up with people and then have fights with people and make up with people. No, when I'm done, I'm done. I'm done. And I can guarantee he will regret this at some point. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I promise you at some point he's going to regret taking our friendship like this. And when it's all said and done.
So Justin, get your box of Kleenexes out. You are going to regret ever mentioning Bullhorn's Betty's name today and giving your opinion. Okay? You should never give your opinion. If you're Bullhorn Betty's friend, you have to think like her, look like her, talk like her, smell like her, eat like her, have boob fat like her, the whole damn nine. And if you don't, then you are violating your friendship. Don't you dare have a different opinion. No, that's against the Bullhorn Betty rules of friendship.
I want nothing more to do with him. Him, his team, everybody. As a matter of fact, if anybody knows anybody on his team, if they see them in my Facebook groups or anything, kick them out.
Absolutely.
That goes for my mods. I don't want anybody in our chats anymore. I don't care. Kick them all out. That's all I got to say. But at the end of the day, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not worried about anything. We know that these people lied. We've already heard what they stated in their statement, and we know that that's 100% lying. You guys have seen what they've put in there. You guys saw that they said I was a rioter. You know damn well I've never been in a riot before in my life. That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. They're trying to say because I put my gun up on a post and was saying something about the Second Amendment, and that's some type of threat. That was done over a year ago. First and foremost, long before this case ever came around. Actually, 2 years ago, as a matter.
And that's the thing. Bullhorn Betty thinks that she can do whatever she wants. She can stream my driving. She doesn't have to go to the court date. If she says it's in September, then by God, it should be. She doesn't have to abide by the laws that regular people like you and I have to do. She's a regular person. There's no one special out here in this world. If the laws are made, they're made for you and for me and you too, Bullhorn Betty. And you need to start obeying by them. And I'm very shocked and surprised that you haven't been, at least got ticketed for streaming while driving. It's a hands-free in most states. This and distractive driving is doing what you're doing. Distractive driving is streaming while driving, Betty, and you're reading the chat. It's in front of you. We see you, so it's got to be in front of you, and that is a big safety issue. Honestly, it really is. I mean, all bullshit aside, it is definitely a safety hazard. And I'm going to tell you, if I run across Bullhorn Betty on the street and driving up and down the state of Florida, I'm definitely going to turn her in. I am. I think it's not right.
Matter of fact.
Like I said, I travel the state a lot. I travel from way up in Michigan all the way down to the state of Florida. So that's a long stretch.
They tried to say because I said I was going to bring a machete for the woods of Tennessee, that was a threat. That was a threat. That is a lie. None of these were threats. None of these were threats toward them. I have conversations on my channel like I am now. And they're using.
You talked about a pew pew, Betty, that the police in Hendersonville said that it was a wise idea for you to come locked and loaded while you commute through their town. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that.
These things and manipulating the word because I said machete. Now all of a sudden is I'm going to kill them with a machete, right? That's a lie, right? You know that's a lie. Do we got that? So if they're lying under oath, do you honestly think that these POs are going to actually go through when my attorney gets in there and we start fighting him? Are you guys that stupid? Has everybody on YouTube lost their ever-loving common sense? Because I got to be honest with you, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. People that I thought were good have turned to slap evil. They lie. They don't even try to fact check anything anymore. What happened? Am I the only person that's required to tell the truth on here? Is it the only thing because good Lord, let me say Memphis.
And that's what was said today, that the, to respond to this, headstones and headlines, Chopper, I can't believe she's claiming the community post of the Pew Pew was the reason. She seems to forget her live where she threatened to buy one. And that's what I believe that was said, that, her live where she said that she was going to have a fundraiser to go buy a firearm while she was there to protect herself, this, that, and the other, was the tipping point that helped the judge make his decision. Now, keep in mind, the way people, the judge is reading, he doesn't know her and her personality, which is a little questionable at times. He's reading on black and white. Okay. Whenever someone just like a resume, just like an application you turn in, they see it in black and white. They don't see you. They see what you have written down on paper or what has been written down about you or your statements. Bullhorn Betty. So for you to say something like that, the transcripts of your lives were probably given to him. They said that they were going to look into your YouTube channel, and check it out. I'm sure that they got the transcripts, not that sat there and watched the videos for 4 or 5 hours at a time. They pulled the transcripts of those and read through them. Now, that's black and white, Betty. And reading them is quite startling, just to be honest. Betty, come on. So that was the tipping point, apparently, to help the judge make his decision today. And supposedly that is what was said in court. So it is very bad. And they actually believe this stuff. And that's what's crazy. And they're supporting it. If they really cared about her, then they would have her stop and take a minute. And they would have convinced her to go to the court, not for a shit show to happen, but for her to stand up and take accountability if accountability needed to be taken and face the judge. He requested you to be there at a particular time, then show the court respect and go. And that's just my opinion. That's just an adult woman giving her opinion. If someone asked me to go to court and I was summoned to court and I needed to appear at 9:00 today, I would go there with or without an attorney. And I would face the consequences that I have created for myself. That's a responsible adult. But unfortunately, we're dealing with someone that thinks they do no wrong. It's unfortunate.
Mississippi instead of
because if you honestly think about it, guys, she spends an awful lot of time doing a lot of negative things. If she would turn that energy into doing positive things, could you imagine how much positive she would put into the world? Seriously, it's a shame.
This and the whole world breaks apart. But they can lie slap through their teeth about everything for a solid year. And everybody just believes everything they say, even though time and time and time again, they are proven wrong and they are proven to be liars and they're proven to be malicious. So you guys do what you want. I really don't care. I don't really care for the clicks and the views. I really don't care for the pieces of shit in my chat. If you don't like me, change the channel, But I can tell you, if you are loyal to Justin, bye. Right? Because our friendship is over. We will never work again. I've got nothing good to say about him. I've got nothing bad to say about him. But our friendship is absolutely 100% over. We will never be friends again. And I hope he's happy with himself. Now he can say whatever the hell he wants to, because if he ever tries to call me, he'll be blocked. I want nothing to do with him. So good luck. Enjoy JLR. Enjoy sinking. Enjoy being a joke at some point, because you're going to ruin your reputation as well if you haven't already. That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. All right, guys, rock it out with your coffee beans at. I am in the middle of traveling. I am not going to worry about the bullshit here on these streets. Just know I'm perfectly fine. Just know that my attorney's got this. And I really don't care what other people say, because clearly it's going to be corrected and it is going to show that they all lied to you guys once again. But you know what? It's not going to change, because they don't really care about the truth, and neither does their audience. They only care about the lies and the smears that they can get, the narrative that they can. They're propagandists. That's all they are. That's it. Like I said, the Democrat playbook. If you say it 1,000 times, maybe somebody will believe it. At what point are you guys going to find out that they lie to you about everything and they're always wrong?
Well, Betty, I don't know what the judge is going to say, because he has seen the lie that you did. It was given to the detective, which then I believe allegedly was taken to the judge, and it went on from there. And I believe that the person that you sent to the courthouse today, she was recording it, and her phone got confiscated, and I believe that the sheriff did something with the phone, and maybe he deleted that string because they were said not to do it. And they do what you do and do what they want. They don't follow the rules. The rules apply to you and your little subscribers as well.
So why do you keep listening to them? If they're always wrong and never get one thing right, why do you keep listening to them? Because if you go back, we've been on these streets for 4 years, right? So go back and look and see what they ever got right.
I'm just going to be honest with you. Now,
nothing.
I want to tell you what. My mom might be old, but she would whip my ass if I was out here doing what Bullhorn Betty's doing. And if she couldn't catch me to whip my ass, she'd get me. She'd send one of my brothers to get me. My brothers would whip my butt. They would bend me over and whip my ass if I was out here talking like she is and doing the shit she is. Be like, have you? And then after they whipped my ass, they would turn me in to the mental ward because they'd be like, sister, we love you, but something wrong with you. But you're getting your ass one for acting like a damn fool. And now we're going to get you some help. Now, okay? Now, some people don't believe in ass whippings, but my family, they're going to whip my grown adult woman looking ass. Now, a spanking. They're going to kick in my ass.
Everything that they say and do is wrong. So, whatever. I can't fix stupid. That's all. That's going to be my new drumbeat. I can't fix stupid here on these streets. I'm just going to keep rolling with it and get the stupidity out of my channel as quickly and as expediently as possible. So, if you guys have something to say, it doesn't really matter to me. It's shit off my back. I really don't care. I did nothing wrong. You guys know I did nothing wrong. If you honestly believe that criminals can actually lie under oath and get away with it, then you are freaking as stupid as they are.
I think
I'm just going to say it like that. People don't like the way I call people out. I call people.
He was giving his opinion, like if Betty messed up because Betty should have went to the court date and he was giving his opinion. He didn't really talk bad about Betty. He gave his opinion and she unleashed. That's what he supposedly in her point of view did.
People stupid and dumb and stuff like that because they are. I can't drill common sense into criminals' minds, right? These people are lowlives and do underhanded, dirty, real life shit maliciously. You should be thankful it's not happening to you, but what if it was? What if the shoe was on the other foot? What if the shoe was on the other foot? And that's where it needs to be. So guess what? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And I will promise you, this is not going to end very pretty, okay? Somebody's going to be in a lot of trouble legally and lawfully. And it ain't going to be Bullhorn Betty. I can promise you that. It's not going to be Bullhorn Betty. They lied under oath. I'm just done. I'm done explaining myself to people. I can promise you I have an attorney. I can promise you that attorney told me not to show up. I can promise you that this is going to go away. And I can promise you that Katie, Chris, Terry, and Kathy are going to be sued for damages. And if you don't believe me, mark my words. But again, I'm not going to argue with idiots. You know why? Because it makes me look like an idiot. Justin can argue with himself. I think we already know that. Anyways, have a great day. I got traveling to do. We need to bring this back to Sebastian, not about Bullhorn Betty. So I hope people show up to the vigil. I hope people show up to the gathering of voices. We've got everything. Oh, shit. I forgot the signs. I forgot my 7 signs. I hope Sonia's in the chat. I forgot my signs.
Yeah, Betty, because you have a lot going on. You got court case after court case after order of protection after lawsuit, countersuit. You got a lot of things going on. I would have forgot that shit too. But what I would suggest you to do is turn that vehicle around, go home, take a hot bubble bath, drink you a nice little hot tea or something, and calm down, get yourself together, and start on a new path. Because the path that you're taking now is going to lead to some serious consequences for you. Or someone, like someone said in the chat, someone could get seriously hurt. So I would suggest you to turn the boat around, go home, run you a nice little hot bubble bath, drink you some, eucalyptus tea or something like that, some calming tea. They have sleepy time tea that's really good for evening, and just relax. Think about what you really want to do with the rest of your life. Because the way you're going, it's not looking good for you. And that's just my opinion.
I just realized I left them at home. I had 7 signs that I was going to bring with me, and I forgot to load them up in the car. Damn it. I hate when that happens. Anyways, it is what it is. It'll all work out just fine. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Don't worry about Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty's a big girl, and I've been dealing with these snakes and cockroaches for 3 years. I am literally the rain repellent.
There's the hyenas. We were hyenas. Now we're not hyenas anymore. Oh my God.
And the only thing that they can do is talk about me because I am their meal ticket. That's pretty sad. Nobody's talking about them. It's like that boyfriend, when the guy doesn't want you and you're always running after him and you look
JLR just said
behind you and nobody's running after you. That's kind of like these hate channels. That's like these cockroach channels that clearly J is for Justice and Justin for All just kind of converted to. So,
damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Boy, oh boy. She said, now Justin's the cockroach channel. Hadn't come home in day. Oh, girl, I bet you got in trouble, girl. So, will she be in jail tonight or tomorrow? That is the question. Someone should start a counter. Someone should start a countdown. How long was Bullhorn Betty in Tennessee until she was arrested? She's always yelling at her sub. She doesn't treat him very nice. This coming from someone who acts stupid, right? This is coming from yep. I'm the weirdo over here too, guys. So, Kathy, exactly. It's sad. It's very sad. And, I bet you got in trouble, Ken. I would have too. My parents didn't play back in the day. I didn't pass that kind of discipline on to my children, though, that I received, because I was like, there's got to be an easier, softer way to do this. Okay. And plus, it takes too much damn energy to spank a kid. Holy hell. Then you get all sweaty and shit. No. I'll be like, come here, baby. Sit down. Now, why you want to act bad for? I'm serious. I didn't, in my life, I don't get too high. I don't get too low. I just try to stay in the middle, because then, you don't get let down. So no, don't be beating on the kids, guys. Don't be beating on the kids. Don't be beating on the dogs. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, what damages? Nothing has happened to her. Ain't nothing happened to her exactly. But I'm going to tell you what that judge said. You will be paying for the court cost, Bullhorn Bets. Tag that in that little court fee in that complaint there, ma'am. It says, what creator says, mark my words. She said that twice. Yes, she has. She said, mark my words. She does. And you know what? It's sad, because I think she's going to get down to Tennessee. And I'm thinking that she's going to find herself. You know what? I don't even know if she gets down there over the weekend. They may not have weekend court. So just imagine this. She gets there Friday, acts like a damn fool on Friday, gets put in a slammer. Okay, she's gonna have to sit there all weekend until Monday court. I don't know if they have weekend court. Some places ain't got weekend court, and she might be, she might be sitting there for a while. How do people deal with that? If your child say don't do what they want her to do, it's terrible. I don't even know. I don't even know if they have a weekend court. KDB, good to see you. I always thought she was rabbit, the way she foams at the mouth and growl. Oh, baby. She's taking that good stuff then whenever she's doing all that. She might stop by Chili's and get her an attorney, maybe. She should end up there late tonight or early in the morning. So today is, because I've been on vacation. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. I knew it was the 22nd. I just don't know the day of the week. Oh, it's terrible. I know the dates. Like today's the 22nd, but is it a Wednesday or a Thursday? Okay, it is Thursday. So tomorrow is Friday. If she ends up in the old mighty jail on a Friday evening, her ass might sit till Monday before she goes sees the judge. Yep, I want to know what Tony and Seth are. They weren't in their chat. Now, he was the other morning, because I heard her talking to him. She's like, hey, Seth, good morning. I hope your morning can be as good as it can be, because of the situation, this, that, and the other. I was like, wow. Okay, I didn't see him in there this morning. Yeah, a lot of places you sit till Monday. They don't have weekend court. If I really mistake, my aunt would say we all will be through in an hour. She can stay for a week. Mom would be thanking the Lord, thinking my aunt and uncle were a punishment. I was, boy, you have them tricked. Right? I don't know if you sit in Sumter County. We could probably find it out if we really wanted to dig deep and look. Let's just do a little Google search. Sumter County. We'll just close this out. Let's just look. Screw it. What else we got to lose, right? Sumter County. Now, I'm not going to this is just my Google search, so take it or leave it. Nothing is guaranteed on this channel. Please do your own research. Sumner County Jail. Let's see. Weekend. Maybe it's under weekend booking. How do I call? Oh, not now. No, I don't want ones close to me. Weekend booking, weekend court. It doesn't say anything I'm seeing. Yeah, I don't see anything on here. If you're arrested over the weekend, your first appearance will be. Oh, here it is. Okay, hang on. Let me see what it says. Court also has jurisdiction of okay. Well, where is it? If you're scheduled, okay, I'll share this with you guys. So I don't think if today was Friday, she would be sitting in jail for the weekend. Right. So I'm going to share this to you just to see, just because we're nosy old bitches over here. Okay. If you are unable to bond out of jail within 24 hours, you will appear before a county judge for a first appearance hearing. During these hearings, you will be set a bond or on a misdemeanor traffic cases. The judge accepts a plea on local. Okay. If you're arrested over the weekend, your first appearance hearing will be held at the Sumner County Jail before the judge. The judge will address bond and attorney status with you. Your case will be scheduled for an arraignment for a county judge. Okay, so it says here, if you are arrested over the weekend, your first appearance hearing will be held at the Sumner County Jail before a judge. Okay, so I guess they do have weekend. The judge will address bond and attorney status with you. Your case will be scheduled for an arraignment before a county judge on the misdemeanor and criminal traffic cases and before a circuit judge for felony cases. Okay, so apparently they do have, this is what this says. Make sure we're in the right Sumner County. Oh, no. Fuck no, we're not. Son of a bitch. Well, in Sumner County, Florida, you can. Okay, I'm not looking anymore. Sorry, guys. What a buzzkill, right? It was Sumner County, freaking Florida. I think all my stuff is set to Florida right now. I haven't changed it. So anytime I look up something, it just keeps taking me to Florida. Like, I don't even know what actual real time it is. My computer says one thing. And okay, sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but is this county or is this city? Right. Not always educate on or right. That is true. That is true. That is true. Order protections are different because of the safety, right? Because it's a safety issue. That is true, Kenna. That is true. But that was incorrect information. I woke up on a Sunday morning in handcuffs in central processing like 10 years ago and had to wait till the judge felt like coming in on Sunday and I got bailed out. Gina Marie, I'm glad that you're not in jail now and you better start acting like you got some sense, baby, waking up in handcuffs like that. I'm playing. We may have all had that, you know, one time or two. Some of us have been wild children, you know. Oh, I'm just joking. I never woke up with handcuffs on. Well, I mean, in jail. Just kidding. Betty gives me Jerry Springer show vibe, right? She need to. Yep, it was only $100. Sure you do. We all live and learn. And let me tell you, about half of us probably in this damn chat business, some kind of trouble, speeding ticket, running a stop sign, arrested for being on the telephone talking. I got one of those tickets before. Sure did. I have speeding tickets out the ass from the age of like 18 to 30. I had a lead foot. My dad used to get so pissed off at me. He's like, would you quit driving so fast? You're going to wrap your damn car around a tree and that's it for you. Then another thing my dad used to always tell me is, I would much rather pick you up from jail than pick you up from the morgue. Quit driving so damn fast. Okay, so I learned my lesson. I slowed down. And I had no insurance ticket a couple times because at the 18, 19, 20, I was poor. I was working, but I couldn't afford the damn insurance. So what they keep doing? Slapping those no insurance. I said, son of a bitch. Okay, I'll get the insurance. And that's about it for me. But yeah, I love to drive fast. But when you grow up in the country, it's like, and you grow up on motorcycles and shit, you feel the need for speed. Okay. And now I'm too old for shit. Baby, I ain't driving fast. Hell now. Now, I'm old. I'm older. Now I'm just putting along, too high to care. How you doing? And now I go by my friend's house and I'll beep them like, never mind. You guys know it. It's funny. I have a certain thing that I do whenever I go by my friend's house. Howdy doody. Riding my bicycle. They're like, this motherfucker here is going to get killed just riding around stone. Never mind. Anyway, you just got to enjoy life. Yeah, I don't drive fast anymore. I've slowed way down. But yeah, my dad used to be so upset. Yeah, you got another speeding ticket. Now remember, my dad used to be a police officer. So he even whenever he taught us how to drive, the stop sign thing, he's like, you have to roll back in your seat. If my dad didn't make us do that when he taught us how to drive. Now, keep in mind, we used to have to drive like water trucks for our farm animals, water and stuff. We'd have to go in town to get water. He didn't make us rock back in our seat, and that big bastard. But whenever we went to get our actual driver's license, oh yeah, we had to mind all of the rules. I'm like, Dad, for real? But God bless him. Rest my daddy's soul. Oh, I miss him. I've been a bit wild, but never locked up. The most I was had points on my license for going through a red light. It was a camera. I hate camera controlled lights. I was pulled over once and patronized. Let me tell you what, them damn camera lights are not but a damn setup. Okay. They snap a picture of your plate. I'm like, even if you just gently roll through off their little line at the stoplight, they're calling that rolling a red light. The hell out of here. Hell up. I didn't. Oh, never mind. Don't get me started on that. I have like a couple of those up in Chicago because they have them damn red light cameras. I'm like, get out of here. I was stopped. But sometimes if you contest it, they'll get it off. Could you imagine if Betty goes on the news for eyes? No, Chopper, no. Old Black Betty cannot make a high-speed chase, honey. Okay, she ain't got it in her. Black Betty ain't got it in her for a high-speed chase. She said, well, we have a goody two-shoe up in this son bitch. She goes, I can say I'm only 67 and never been arrested. Well, let me tell you, Alberta, good for you, Miss Goody Two-Shoe. At least we got you around to keep us all safe. Okay, but I have been in trouble. I was not a good kid. Like I told you guys, my dad said, you were the worst kid to raise when you all were coming up. Now keep in mind, I got 5 brothers and I'm the girl. And he goes, you were the worst child we ever raised. And he wasn't talking about, not doing chores. I did them. I did all my chores fast so I could get the hell up out of here. Now here comes the truth, Alberta, right? She goes, never been caught. Now, so we got a sly sneaky snake over here with us. Well, welcome in, baby. I'm Slinky Snake. You can be Sly Snake. He was getting his tickets out when I said, officer, where is your hat and your tie? This is straight. By then, he'd had enough and said, just go. Will you and behave? And so I was in the car rolling. Oh my God. Now, see, that's some brave shit right there. Okay. I would have never done that. I'm like, yes, sir. No, sir. Okay. So my husband and I were traveling, we were traveling a couple years ago. And so he's speeding like 85 and it's 70. Okay. I said, your ass is going to get a ticket. And he's like, no. So here come the damn cop. I tell you, he blamed his speeding on me. He said I had to pee. He goes, well, she had to pee. I said, so I can't call my husband out, right? I'm like, I can't just, but he did, whenever he seen the cop, he like slowed down. He got a warning and they escorted us to the damn gas station on the exit. I said, if you ever used me as they could have took me to jail for paying or having to pay or something. I said, don't ever use me again, hubby. I said, I had to lie to that man. I said, well, I gotta pee now. Oh my gosh. He said, it's not illegal unless you get caught, right? Look at all Berta over here. She acting like she Miss Goody Two Shoe or something. Hell no. She over here sneaky, sly snaking it. I'm like, we got a Goody Two Shoeing up in this sucker. You in the wrong house, baby. We bad. We're bad. We're bad over here. You do not want to be here if you're, straight and narrow. If you're looking for pearls and lace, honey, you got the wrong chat. And you got the wrong channel. You do a great job. I bet her 1200 went right up her. Oh, sugar. I think she more on I don't know what she's doing, but she acted like she's on something. But I can't verify. That's just my opinion. I had a full car too. Had he checked my boot trunk, I would have been done for concealing a friend. Girl, wise angel. You bet you want the good and straight and narrow now, because sometimes we get too old for this mess. We will not be doing good looking up in that jail cell. You can't have coffee in the morning. I mean, they give you something to drink, but you ain't getting no coffee until money's put on your books. We ain't having no cigarette with our coffee. We ain't doing shit that we like, except what they tell us to. And you got to pee in front of the people? What about taking a shit? I am not going to poop in front of people. Pooping in front of people is not what I want to do early in the morning. Okay, before I had a cigarette. Get out of here with that shit. Oh my God. Oh yeah, you can't get any types of cigarettes in there. I mean, I don't even know if they have TVs in the jail. Okay, I don't even know. We wouldn't have anything to do. I think they're waiting for it to roll across the state line. Baby, I think they have a roadblock like Smokey and the Bandit. Okay, they're doing Smokey and the Bandit type shit with Bullhorn Betty as soon as she come across that state line. No vape pens, nothing. Oh, you can't have them in there? You can have some vape pens in the jail? Baby. Now see, I might be able to do a stint in jail. If I can get me a vape pen and take a poop privately, I'm good. Our jails are allegedly more comfy here. They have TVs, game consoles, and cell phones. Baby, that ain't jail. That's just going back to your mama's house. Because I'm sure they got a curfew. Oh, no, you can't. Okay, got you. But listen over here to Wise Angel. They said they got them the TVs, game consoles, cell phones. Now, can we smoke us a cigarette with our morning coffee? If they found Kohlberger on his cross, right, they'll find the bullhorn. Gina Marie, you're onto something, sweetheart. Right. They found little Kohlberger on his cross country trip. They about to get that bullhorn pulled over. Ma'am, your tire's low. Can you step out of the vehicle? Oh, you lucky dogs. We can't in ours, right? We can't have, I don't think you can have anything up in the jail. Not Goody Two Shoes teenager of the 70s. I did some wild, right? I think we all did. That's why we're on YouTube. Oh, yeah, we've got to be able to smoke puff puff pass up in there. Captain Ganja said, "Hail to the no, to the no, no, no." He ain't going up in there. Now, you know what will happen with Captain Ganja? He will be growing some shit. He'll be like, "Everybody save your coffee grounds." I smuggled in the seeds. Everybody save the coffee grounds and the egg shells. We're gonna make our own shit, and we're about to be having some fun in about 8 weeks. We'll just eat the leaves. Cell phones are contraband, so they are so tiny. I wouldn't want one of them, right? You know what? I think I have seen some cell phone footage on YouTube. I'm like, what is this? I don't function in the morning until I had coffee, caffeine, and I'm telling you, lots of voices with Jackie. I have got to have me something. I need all my vices. Okay. All of Colorado jail and corrections are tobacco free. It's contraband. Even damn it. See, I'm never going to no jail. No. I did the weed and the acids, but powders, no. It was the 70s. Yeah. Now my mom, my first concert, that's why I think I'm bad. I'm just not a good person. I'm just a terrible person and a weirdo. Because I was like 4 or 6 weeks old, and my parents had me in California on the beach listening to some concert, and it was from hell from then. I'm just a hellion, okay? A hippie. I was born and raised with the hippies, okay? So I'm just doomed. That's why I'm a weirdo. People say I'm a weirdo. Okay. They get their drugs in there allegedly with drones. There's some high tech shit happening up in the damn jail cell. I think this time Betty really outdid her. I think she, you know what? On a real note, I think old Bet's, you know, she wrote a check her ass can't cash this time. You know, you know. When you think Betty can't do anything more stupid, she says, "Hold my beer." Oh, absolutely. She is totally that type. Absolutely. I was a young hippie. Yeah, my parents were. Um, my mom kind of still is, I guess. Um, you know, my dad wasn't, but at the beginning back then, yep. In New Orleans a few years ago, the inmates had phones, beer. We in the city jail. Damn. I was watching some New Orleans stuff with my daughter the other night, and they have some wild ER or ambulance calls. Holy shit! You can't even have Whiteson County State if you're after 30 days of lockdown. It's SUVKs here. What's that? I don't even know what that is. Is whites like some kind of contraband? I don't know what that is. Um, you will have seen the footage of one of our prison officers. Oh Lord, what's going on with these people? What's going on with the prison guards? Betty keeps popping. She does keep popping herself. She really does. My daughter is dying. Laugh out loud at having a vape and a poop in private. Baby, I got to have a vape and a poop in private. Like, seriously. I don't know about you all, but guys, can you guys poop with people around? No. Have you tried? I mean, I can't poop in rest areas. I can't do it. Okay. Laugh out. Sucks. White clothes. Oh, okay. Maybe socks. White clothes. Okay. I was like, what does that mean? I don't even get it. I don't know jail talk. My dad was a weekend hippie like Hendrix and music like that. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I like all kinds of music. I really enjoy a lot of jazz music. Um, in the day, I listen to that, but I listen to all kinds of genre. I just do. I love all kinds of genre of music, honestly. Yep. Kenneth said you had an awesome dad, Captain Ganja. I'm originally from New Orleans. I'm in Texas now. I was a former law enforcement in New Orleans. Yeah, they have crazy We got a cop in the house. We got a cop in the house, everybody. Put your shit away. Put the contraband away. Do all of that. Hide that shit because she's up in this bitch. Okay? Where was she? Right here, guys. Beware. She is the police. No, she was a former law enforcement in New Orleans. She's in Texas now. She's modding the chat. She's in the chat, modding us all, looking after us. She's going to give us tickets. She's the ticket writer. Run, Ganja. She's going to take our damn seeds. Ganja, get the hell up out of here. She's going to take our seeds. She's coming for you. Yeah, you better run. She said former. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jesus. I thought we were all going to hell. She's gonna put us in the the timeout room. I think that they put you in like a dark padded cell whenever you get in trouble. So I thought we were all in trouble, but we're good. She's retired. Yeah, hurry and smoke it all. Hurry and smoke that shit. Here she comes. Well, guys, I think I'm going to jump off here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for 2 hours. You guys are beautiful people. You guys are awesome people. Thank you guys for taking this ride with me on YouTube. Some days I'm liked, some days I'm hated, but that's the freaking story of my effing life. Ain't nothing but change but the way the wind blows. You know what I mean? So keep coming back. We'll keep on talking about pooping and vaping. We'll keep talking about weed smoking and, watching Bullhorn Betty. All right. But, hey, that's what we do over here. We do what we want over here because why? Because it's our freaking chat, folks. And we'll do what the hell we want, when we want, and how we want to do it. All right. Don't forget to wipe your butt after you poop, though. I'm just kidding. You relax. Everybody take care of yourself. Watch out for Bullhorn if you're going up the interstate today. Betty's in the wild again, y'all. She's in the wild again, y'all. She's off the bed. She's in the wild. Be careful out there. Take care of yourself and each other. Until next time. Peace.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want